Joining us now on the program from one of over 300 charities and nonprofits supported on the Shared Detroit platform are Regina Villemure and Christine Wong from Children with Hair Loss. Thank you both for being with us today.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, glad to have you on with us. First off, if you could just start by telling us a little bit about the history of your organization, the history of children with hair loss, and some of the services that you provide.
Okay, proud to tell you all those fun things. We actually started the charity a little over 23 years ago, and it was in honor of my niece who was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at the tender age of 3. She had 96% cancer, little to no chance to make it. But the good side is she did make it. She's 41 years old and a teacher and a mom of 3. But throughout the years, when we first opened, we really thought that we were going to be the charity that would be out there taking care of the cancer kids. And one of our first recipients actually had alopecia instead of cancer. And it opened a whole new world for us. And my background was hair. I was a cosmetology instructor. I had also owned my own salon, but wanted to do something really important to give back, because through the years of Sarah going through her treatment, which was 5 years at Children's Hospital in Detroit, there absolutely was nothing nice for the children to wear. If they had something, it was synthetic, it was adult, it was not child friendly in any way, shape, or form. It didn't look like a child, looked pretty hideous, but to them it was hair. And so that was important to them. So our mission became to cover these young heads and heal their hearts. And we've been doing that ever since. They get, most of the time, most all the kids get human hair, unless they're little tiny tots that we get from 18 months up to about 3 to 4 years old. We will give them synthetic to start them out, just because it's a little easier. And we don't know if they're going to take it off and throw it in the floor or if they're actually going to wear it.
And so, please continue.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, and so for those that are coming to your organization, how do you usually get in contact with these families, with these individuals who may be in need of some of these wigs or these synthetic wigs for their kids who are going through either a bout with cancer or with other conditions like alopecia?
Yes. It's actually through social media, which is absolutely huge, as we all know. The social workers at the hospital working with them year after year, day after day, month after month. They know the quality of what we give their children, the quality of life we're giving back to their children, and making a true difference for them so that they can not focus on the hair loss. They can focus on going forward and just being confident in what they do on a daily basis. And we do probably 99% of our children are getting human hair, and no family ever pays. We go out and raise the money so that these children don't pay. And beside me, you'll see this fun little poster that we did. We finished the year with 620 children last year. Our new map will be out very soon because we cover the kids all across the United States, which will have a heart in every state. And I'm very proud to tell you, we touched every state in the United States again last year. And it'll give a number saying how many children we took care of in each individual state.
This is amazing work that's being done. It's being done right here in Michigan to help people, not only in Michigan, but as Regina said, throughout the entire United States. And Christine, to go to you for a moment here, if people would like to get involved, there's a number of different ways that people can help your organization, including donating their own hair. How can people get involved?
Yeah, of course. You can donate your hair. We need at least 8 inches or more. Longer is definitely the need right now. We have so many kids applying that want longer hair. So if you can sacrifice 12 inches or more, that's really where the need is right now. It's a simple process to donate. There's a hair donation form right on our website at childrenwithhairloss.org, which is the same place that our kids apply for hair. So you can see the process is very simple for them. To be able to apply for hair when you go on to look for ways to help. So you can see what we do. You can host a small fundraiser at your business, salon, school. You can do a heart sale, get in touch with us. We can mail out a package to you to do a simple heart sale. Every penny counts. So any way you can help is appreciated and is helpful to the kids.
And then Regina, you had mentioned earlier that in the past you've had your own salon. Are you doing haircuts too at your organization or providing these for people?
No, we do
Okay.
not. There is a salon downstairs from children with hair loss, but they volunteer to help the charity. So they do charge for a haircut because they have to make an income
Of course.
to be able to volunteer for the kids. And that's most of the case for most of the salons anymore. There's very few that you could ever find that would actually do a free haircut anymore. They can't afford to. And especially getting through COVID and getting back to an economic state where they can all help us.
Yeah,
And we need them.
yeah, but nonetheless, they are helping in their own way. They are right there below you in your building, and even if you go to their salon or go to another, and you're telling them that you're donating this hair, a lot of these salons will be very helpful in helping you
Yes.
and helping you make sure that that's done in a way that's going to be as conducive as possible to turning this hair of yours into someone else's, into a wig very soon. And just, Christine, to go back to you, what kind of is the process of that to collect this hair and then ultimately bring it to a point where it's turned into a wig that looks like anybody else's haircut for these kids?
Yeah, so our goal here is always to provide for our children that need a wig immediately. So we actually have wigs ready and available as soon as they apply. So we can ship something out in as little as a week or two. Sometimes it's the day of, if they're really lucky, if we have what they need and we're ready to go that day. We know how important it is for kids to receive the hair that they're looking for, so they can continue their healing process if they're going through treatments, or they can continue to go to school if they're uncomfortable without hair. They can get back to feeling like themselves right away. So we feel it's really important to have those here in stock, ready, available for them. So our process here of collecting hair and sending it off to our manufacturer and allowing them to choose what's best to make the wigs out of. It can take anywhere from 3 months to a year for us to have wigs made. And through COVID, it took 1.5 to 2 years to have some of those made. They're still coming in from our orders 2 years ago, because the process takes so long to have those handmade. So we don't order specifically for each child as they apply. The process would take too long and they'd be without hair for too long. So we have the hair sorted by length and shipped off as soon as we can, so that we're always reordering and restocking our wigs. It's like stocking shoes here. You need every size, every color, every fit for the kids, so we can replace what they've lost.
Different caps.
Yeah.
So
And we've got about 90 seconds left, so I do want to go back to this. You mentioned that a lot of the people that you do get in contact with for these services are through social media. But if people want to apply for their kids for a wig, how can they go about doing that?
childrenwithhairloss.org, right on our website. It's a simple hair request process that they do on there. We need a doctor's letter stating their hair loss condition. We need a proof of age, whether it be birth certificate, driver's license, or simply having the doctor verify that, and the application. So we know where to ship it. We need a few pictures of the hair that they lost, so we can match them up to what they lost, so we can give them back something that looks and feels like themselves again. So we keep it really simple. We don't want to stress the parents out. We know that they already have a lot on their plates, so we keep it as easy as we possibly can.
And then, Regina, just a minute left before we'll need to wrap things up for today. Anything else that we haven't mentioned that you would like our audience to know about children with hair loss?
We have the greatest volunteers ever. It's the greatest home team that you could ever imagine that make all this possible. Us giving is the easy part. It's everything else that goes along behind it, behind the scenes, that makes it possible to happen and to be able to give. And these volunteers come in week after week. You would think they're permanent employees here. And most of them are seniors who are just giving back and giving their time. And we're so appreciative for them and the team that we have, because without them, we could never do what we do here at Children with Hair Loss. And giving is number one, and just changing these children's lives. And like Christine said, having the pieces available, and there's different caps for different reasons. And we've designed specific for the alopecia. And a bully can't come into school and try to pull their hair off because of the design cap that we have made for them. So we're giving the kids back confidence, and that's really what it's about. They're our future, and we need to take good care of them so that they can take good care of us.
And that's such a great point and really sums up everything that you're doing there at Children with Hair Loss. Thank you both for being with us today, Regina and Christine.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you for
us.
having us. We appreciate it.